Hey guys, this is Shegun Chat. For 7, I train traders how to trade in harmony with the market. My focus this evening is the Canadian dollar Japanese yen on the 1 hour chart. The setup here is very interesting, and I'd like to do some analysis on this. Let's hide some of these tools. Okay. Okay, so that one is good enough. So what I've got here are the lower lows and higher high fractals. Okay, so basically this trend was coming up here. We had a move there. I'm not going to draw all those waves there, but I'll start from here. This is what we call a structure. Another structure. That's a structure. That's a momentum low. That is a momentum low, and that's the structure. Okay, so the people that are making money from here all the way here, they will be putting their stop loss at the structures. Okay, and the structural points are the decision making points. We have another structure here. We have another structure here. I'll come back to this in a bit. So, and we noticed that the price came below the structure last week Thursday, and it settled down, pulled back, failed to take a higher high, and they broke down. So this move here is what we call the momentum low 1. Okay, so now I want to draw the waves. So that is 1, followed by structure 2, and we had a continuation move here, did not give us a structure, and we had 3 low, as a 3, and we had a structure here which is 4, and this 5. Okay, we're going to verify this low now because the low on this 5 is 109256. The low on this one is 109255. The low on this one is 109275. So because this made a lower low, it is valid. It is a valid momentum low. So this wave structure 1 is complete. That gave us 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we now know, okay, I've just closed the buy trades that we took this afternoon. That was a fantastic move actually. I'm going to explain something. When the wave structure completes, we are expecting a trend reset. So sometime I'm gonna do something quickly. So when a wave structure, so this is what we have. Let's say that is 1, that is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. But in this case, the 5 is very shallow. So what we are expecting here, this technically is one big swing on the bigger time frame. Okay, so we're expecting something like this. There's 2 variations to this type of pullback. We can have ABC up like this, and that is good enough because that will give us a lower higher high here, and we're expecting a new trend to start like this. So that will break the low, so that's a straightaway move followed by a pullback that will fail to take a high, and the trend will continue. We get the gist. That is one variation. Okay, the second variation is after the 5, at the 5, they will come, because this is the last structure, the price will come, will not give you the first variation that I showed you just now. It will come and break this like this. The reason they do that is a lot of people are selling here, and some people are still selling. They came in late, they are selling here. They've been frustrated with the pullback, and this move now, they now came back. Take all the stop loss here, and this, they they will not spend a long time here. They won't give the people the chance to rethink reversing the trade or closing their short position, or they are closing their long position. Okay, what they're now going to do is they will start the trend by moving the price fast or quickly down. Okay, not giving the people that are buying, that did not see this as a structure, they won't give them the opportunity to think twice about it, and the new trend will begin to the downside. They may even reverse the trend here. It has happened many times like that. If the bigger time frame is correcting, okay, something like the daily chart and the weekly chart are just in a pullback, this tends to happen and they can be very strong. Okay, so we don't want to think about all these ones here. Okay, all we want to focus on, my focus is this wave. Alternatively, this move can still continue to go higher, but if that is the case, we're not going to buy it here. Okay, there must be a structure here that will give us a better buy. So let's go back to the chart. Okay, so we see here, this is where we bought it after the card news this afternoon, and that there, if they're going to buy, so this is the 4 that I was referring to, and this here is the momentum low. That's the structure 4, that's the momentum low. So if this price start to trade back below this structure, the price of that structure point is 110.48. Okay, 110.48, that is the price of the structure. If they start to trade back below it and they stay below it, that will be a sell. Basically, the next move in the CADJPY below this structure is a sell. You may have a, if they want to buy, they will buy, this is the best area to buy from, okay, because that is the pullback here. Okay, but if they come back and break this low and break this low, remember this is a momentum low. The rule we trade by momentum low is momentum low must be sold. So we have to sell below here, because that will open up this trend. This will now become 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is wave 1 followed by wave 2, and this is a valid wave 2 if it breaks here. Okay, so that's basically the simple analysis that I want to do. Any sell we take, we can use this pullback here as a stop loss. You don't really want to give it too much, especially if they've traded low. Okay, so that is a quick one on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen. I'll be keeping an eye on this one and see if I can get an entry. Let's actually look at this from a 5 minutes chart. So that was the entry this afternoon, and we saw this move here, 1, 2, 3, 3 highs followed. They just pushed it higher. This is 7 of 8 actually on the Mori math. This price of the 7 of 8 is 110.74. 110.74. See that? That is a key level, because the Mori principle states that any price going up has two areas that can halt the price: 7 of 8 or the plus one of 8. That's price going up. Okay, 7 of 8 or plus 1 of 8. So I'm gonna put it in 7 of 8. Okay, and you can see this has been traded. The PM50 has been broken, so it's very close to the Mori, so that's a good enough area. This is what we call the fast reverse line in Mori terminology. Okay, so I think that's good enough. We don't know, you don't have to rush to get involved. I'll probably wait for price to trade below here and settle before I can initiate any sell. But it looks good. It is very technical. If they continue higher, you don't have to chase it. Just let it go. But based on what we have today, this completed the trend. We have a trend changing pattern here that we know that at the minimum they will come and trade this high. They've traded that high, but the trend on the 1 hour still look bearish. Okay, even breaking this high. This here is what we call a trend reset, and this reset will kickstart a new downside move below the structure. So that is a quick one. My name is Shagun Chat 247, and I hope to see you in the next video. God bless.